bottom foot.
Morning, ladies and gents. This is our latest sandblasting job. You can see we're
Need a board from that
blasting off
to a scaffold.
a framework of oak beams here. You can see the old stone plinth underneath. If I pan around, you see the Inglenook fireplace. That's going to be raked out and repointed in lime. And then we go back to the other side. We've got a fireplace in the far corner. Stone walls where they're going to be lime plastered. A lot of beam work there. Unfortunately, the frame at the far side has been very badly rotted, so there's not actually a lot left of it. But if you note here, we're keeping a lot of the carpentry marks. It's very low pressure blasting. You can see here the carpenter's marks, very sharp, clear marks. The blasting is not damaging those at all. There's another set of them here. You can see the marks and the adjoining marks there. And those are clear evidence of the fact that the blasting actually looks after the timber very nicely. You will get a certain amount of etching into the timber if the timber is soft, but again here you can see very clearly that there's little or no etching into the timber. If you look at the floorboards, you see the light on there. These have all been blasted off. Quite clean and flat. And the only time when you really get any etching in them is if the timber itself is very soft. And this is quite old soft timber. Again, you can see the saw marks in that piece. So it just gives you a feel for the fact that the actual blasting process does not damage the timber. The only thing that damages the timber is operators turning the pressure up too high. And we're very, very careful not to do that. We keep the pressure down as low as we possibly can. This is the Bessemer beam over the Inglenook. Again, there's not really very many significant marks in the Bessemer beam, but at least it gives you a feel for what can be done with blasting if you do it carefully. Again, more marks in the timber there. So here we go, a few big old nails still left in the timber. There's another one there.
You just need to make sure you've got stability underneath this, because it's actually
So it just gives you a little bit of a feel for what can be done with careful blasting. And this is the kit that we use. And if we just have a quick look, we have operating pressure here. We constantly work the pressure valves, and we have feed valves which allow us to control the flow and the pressure of the air supply. So we at no time do we damage the timber. And these are beams which are very badly eaten away by worm. good examples of extremely soft timber. If you look up here, you can see how the timber is almost untouched by the blast, and it's quite frassed where there have been beetle attacking it. So you have to be a little bit careful. These
Yeah. I've got two more.
boards that you're looking at are elm boards. Elm is extremely soft. It's almost impossible to blast elm because it the blast goes straight through it. It just rips elm to pieces. And you can see here that the elm shows all the original carpenter's marks, saw marks. It's not been touched at all by the blasting. It's still clean as a whistle. And here again you can see the saw marks. On this board here is oak. You can get the light on the right angle, you can see those marks. Again there. So no damage to the timbers at all. Clean as a whistle.